What's going on, everybody? I am feeling fantastic today. I'm on a fruit fast and I'm feeling invigorated and inspired. It's so peaceful out here. I've been really into my music production. To this whole day I've been recording vocals for my song that's almost finished. Like, I just have to finish these vocals and then finish mixing it, and I'm working on other music too that's just blowing my mind, and this is just the beginning. And I am so excited for this journey because these deep, profound lyrics that are pouring through me are gonna affect so many people. I know it. And for so long I've been putting off the vocal part of my production. You know, guitar was my first love. I love the guitar. And then the production came in, and I'm like, it's all I want to do is produce. And now that I'm like really getting good at the vocals, and that's becoming like my favorite thing in the world, just singing into a microphone, coming up with these deep, profound lyrics and listening back to it. It's just all coming together with everything that I've been working on all these years. It's crazy. And this is just the beginning of it. Like, I'm having visions of the work that I'm going to be doing, the places I'm going to be traveling, the people I'm going to be serving. I'm going to be doing retreats around the world, healing people through sound, through my knowledge. And right now I'm at this transitional phase, being a bus driver and just working through everything that's coming up and spending all my free time on my music and my passion and my spiritual practice. I'm learning a lot right now. And it's really amazing just to witness this process within myself. And we are all capable of that. But you have to be willing to sacrifice everything to be free of separation and transcend the illusions of separation, to be free from suffering. You have to want to, like, with all your heart, your might, to be free of suffering and these bullshit illusions that people are stuck in and their beliefs and their minds. Most people aren't aware that they're stuck in the prisons of their own mind, and they think they're totally in their subconscious. And, you know, we have free will. It's our choice. But also, the people who are stepping into their power, we're going to be rising up with this new earth. We're going to be the leaders. And you have to want that with everything in your heart. You have to want that. And what's been coming up to me lately is judgment. That's what's been coming up for me, and becoming aware of these judgment I have towards other people, especially being a bus driver, seeing all the homeless people. Last night I was going about my business, driving the bus. Late at night, it was probably like 10 o'clock at night on the Max bus. And this guy just starts yelling at me, going off about all this shit. He's like, fuck you, you asshole, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whatever, dude, just go, get out of here. And, you know, I feel like it's because of the full moon last night too. But like, just seeing that around town, seeing like all the suffering in people and like their choices. And it's just, it's been a crazy ride. And this is showing within me my judgments. And then Yeshua, Jesus, he spoke about judge and you will be judged. You know, give and you will receive. You know, it's how this life works. It's like what goes around comes around. If you're fueling your thoughts with negative energy and your emotions, that's what you're gonna create in your life. And if you're fueling it with God, with love, with peace, and the drive to better yourself every day, that's what you're gonna do. Like my parents tell me sometimes, they're like, oh, you need, your 401k or your retirement, and, they're talking about me working my whole life. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to be working for long. I don't care about my retirement fund because I know that I'm going to be successful. I don't believe, I know, with the things I've seen, things that I've been through. I've been attacked by demonic entities, by skinwalkers, shape-shifting witches. I've seen so many crazy things in my life, and now I'm stepping into my power, becoming the creator. The creator is within all of us. We are all the creator experiencing itself in this world of duality. And where was I going with this? Just tapping into that creator within yourself. If you don't decide, if you don't become the creator, somebody else, you're going to work for somebody else that's trying to build something, and we are all part of this intelligence, this universe, and it's living through us. We are not the doers of our actions. Life is living through us. Life is moving through us, even if we know it or not, if we're aware of it or not. And what I've also been letting go of is, like, even a few months ago, I had a lot of anger coming up and just things rising up to the surface where things would happen. I would get pissed off. And now, I don't know, I feel like something shifted within me the last, couple months. I've gone through this, probably like my third or fourth awakening, and just all this, I just became aware of all this stuff. And now when things happen, I'm like, okay, that's meant to be. Instead of being in resistance with life, I'm working with it. If something doesn't happen the way I want it to, I'm like, okay, there's a reason for it. Yes, that's how it's supposed to work. And once you just let go of that attachment, there's three beliefs of the ego. What is it? Lack, attachment, and control. So lack creates sadness. If you feel like you're lacking something, you're going to be feeling sad. If you have a belief of attachment, you're going to get angry because things don't go your way. And it creates anger within yourself when things don't work your way. And then when you lose control, that's when you're afraid. And all of these beliefs, they create emotions. They create thoughts, and thoughts create emotions. So becoming aware of this has been monumental to me, because when I get angry, I'm like, okay, I have a belief in attachment that, this isn't going my way and I'm getting angry about it. Becoming aware of that. And same when I'm becoming afraid of something, it's like, okay, I'm afraid of losing control, but I never had control to begin with. We don't have control. Your house could burn down tomorrow. You're not going to have control over it. If something is going to happen, it's going to happen. Your higher self makes these plans with all these different souls, with like your whole surrounding. It's like our little ego, our little separate mind thinks that it has control, but it doesn't. You know, like I've stopped believing in luck too, because yeah, you know, like, yeah, oh, I'm lucky, this and that, but really it's like, it's all divine orchestration working within your life. You know, yeah, you might have been lucky by not getting in that accident, but was it really luck? You know, it's like there's a divine order in life. You know, like look at all this. There's divine order working within everything. And that is the creator. That is the creator that is within you. The creator that lives within all of us, and we can access it. We can freaking embody it just like Christ did, just like Buddha and all these masters, Yogananda, and we have that within us, but we need to be able to have this mind or this mentality to want to be free, to want to have knowledge, to want to step into that creator part of ourselves. First, we have to know ourselves, which is in our mind. We have to know who we are as a soul, as an entity, as whatever we are. And then we accept ourselves. We feel everything. That is the feminine part. Knowing is the masculine. Feeling is the feminine. And so know yourself, accept yourself, and become the creator. And right now I'm in this phase of becoming the creator. And there's so many beautiful creators out there. And if you truly believe in yourself, you can achieve anything. You can do anything. You know, like I've had this dream of making music years ago, and I've had signs, so many signs about it. And, you know, I moved out here to Colorado, and I just knew that I was going to be making music, but it took me a long time to like actually start doing it. And like, it was a whole process. Like, I'm still learning, but like, it gets easier, you get better at it, and then you get in the flow. And like, I just took this 3-month course with Savage, which is my favorite EDM producer. He's freaking awesome dude. Like, we're totally in sync and like on the same vibe. And I've been part of this whole like production community that I've been like learning with. And like, I got so many skills, and like, through this whole thing, that I'm just like blown away. I'm like, wow, now I can like really step into this. Like, now I have the skills and the knowledge and the tools to be able to create the music that I want. And like, you guys are going to be blown away by this music I'm making. Like, I'm freaking blown away. And I've been in this process of recording vocals, and that's been the hardest thing for me, because like, even after training my voice for months with like an instructor, it's still hard to figure out how to make your vocal cords work the way you want them to sound the way that you want to. And I'm finally delving into like that sound. And it's really exciting, because I can like actually like be happy about the sound of my voice now. And every day I work at it. Like, I've been recording vocals for this last week for this song. And like, today I thought I had it. I was like, I'm going to finish it. But now, after like listening back to it, I'm like halfway done recording these vocals. And there's just a few more things. Every session I have gets better and better. And a few more sessions, I'm going to have these vocals done for this whole song. And like, it's an amazing feat. Like, I didn't have a fully complete song like a couple months ago, and like now I have almost like a few complete tracks, you know. And I'm aiming at my first album release by around springtime, maybe early summertime. We'll see, maybe even earlier than that, who knows. But be on the lookout because it's going to be so sick and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing like cool ass music videos out in the mountains and shit. Just watch. And then I'm going to get into the live performance part of it and just be in the community and spreading my vibe, you know. It's going to be crazy. So I'm really looking forward to it. And you guys, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Don't settle for less and have love. The whole reason why we're here on this earth is to have unconditional love, to have this realization of, you know, that we're all the creator, and just, you know, that's what Jesus taught and all the masters taught. You know, love your neighbor as yourself. That is the highest commandment. And love your God. I feel sorry for people that don't have God in their lives, and religion has really demonized God with this vengeful, wrathful God, but that's not God. That's just a projection of God that was from the people who wrote the Bible. If you follow the true teachings of Yeshua, it's like there's a balance point. It's like the far left and the far right. There's the same with spirituality. You have the new wave or whatever, or new age, and then you have the fundamental Christians on the right, you know. And it's like we have to find a balance point within. And yeah, it's really all comes down to loving your neighbor as yourself, loving yourself as all, and living by the commandments, repenting for your wrongdoings and doing things better. The Greek word for repentance is metanoia, and it means kind of like, I can't think of like what the definition of it is, but it's to like try again, you know, try again and do better. You know, I'm sorry Creator, I fucked up. I'm gonna do better. You know, that's a humble and repentant heart. You know, that's what we need to work on in this lifetime. Forgive others. Forgiveness is a huge one. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Let go of guilt and shame and these lower vibratory emotions that are affecting you. You need to let go of all that and rise up into a higher vibration. But I think I've said enough. I could keep going on and on. Like, I feel in the flow right now. Also, diet is a big one too. If you're eating shit, you're going to have so much toxicity in your body, and you're not going to be able to control your mind. You're not going to have energy to be able to create heaven on earth. You're not going to have the energy to do that unless you have a clean diet. I changed my diet and I feel so amazing. I eat fruit for most of my day, and then I cut wheat out of my diet, and I don't eat meat. I still eat eggs, but I feel so good. Like, I feel amazing. But that's really important too. Body, mind, and spirit. But that's all I'm going to say. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Much love.